Chapter 8. "This here is Bessie," Doc said as he showed McQueen the massive piece of heavy machinery. She was steaming and dripping, and she was covered in a thick layer of tar. "Finest road paving machine ever built," Doc announced. "I'm hereby sentencing you to community service. You're going to fix that road under my supervision." "What?" McQueen demanded, completely repulsed. "This place is crazy." "Hey," Matter whispered, leaning over to McQueen. "I know this might be a bad time right now, but you owe me $32,000 in legal fees." "What?" McQueen cried. "So we're going to hitch you up to Sweet Bessie," Doc went on, "and you're going to pull her nice." "You gotta be kidding me," McQueen complained. He couldn't believe it. Did this old lemon seriously expect a flashy racing car like Lightning McQueen to haul a piece of junk like Bessie? As far as punishments went, this was cruel and unusual. "How long is this going to take?" "Well," Doc said thoughtfully, "if a fella does it right, it should take him about 5 days. 5 days?" McQueen cried. An image of Chick chatting up the folks at Dynaco flashed through his mind. "But I should be in California schmoozing with Dynaco right now." "Then if I were you," Doc shot back, "I'd quit yapping and start working. Hook 'em up, Mater." "Okie dokie." The breakdown lorry rolled forward to attach McQueen to Bessie. But the minute he removed McQueen's wheel clamp, zoom! "Freedom!" McQueen shouted loudly as he zipped away. "Woohoo! California, here I come!" He pressed the accelerator, shooting toward the "Welcome to Radiator Springs" sign. But suddenly, he coughed. Then he spluttered. "No, no, no, no!" McQueen cried as he slowed to a stop. "Out of gas! How can I be out of gas?" "Boy," Sheriff said as he and Sally rolled out from behind the sign, "we ain't as dumb as you think." "We siphoned your gas while you were passed out," Sally added. She could hardly hide her grin. "Ka-chow!" Sheriff joined Sarge and Fillmore, who were having a quart of oil at Flo's and watching McQueen haul Bessie over the road. Red was tending to some flowers near the tire shop while Luigi fiddled with his tire tower. "Red, can you move over?" Old Lizzie croaked from the porch of her souvenir shop. "I want to get a look at that sexy hot rod." "You know, I used to be a pretty good whistler," Mater said to McQueen as the rookie racing car struggled to haul Bessie. McQueen inched along, gagging on fumes from the tar. "I can't do it now, of course," Mater went on, "on account of sometimes I get fluid build up in my engine block. But Doc says he's going to fix it, though. He can fix about anything. That's why we made him the judge. Boy, you sure to heard me on the song Giddy Up Papa Mau Mau. Now, I'm not one to brag, but people come pretty far to see me get low on the Mau Mau." Bessie let out a squirt of tar. It landed all over McQueen's lightning bolt sticker. "Oh man, that's just great. My lucky sticker's all dirty," McQueen griped. "Hey!" he called to the fire engine. Red looked up from his flowers. "Yeah, you and the red," McQueen went on. "I could use a little hose down. Help me wash this off?" Red darted into the fire station. "Where's he going?" McQueen asked. Oh, he's just a little bit shy," Mater explained. "And he hates you for killing his flowers." I shouldn't have to put up with this, McQueen grumbled angrily. I am a precious instrument of speed and aerodynamics. Maida looked blank. You hurt your what? I'm a very famous race car, McQueen shouted. You are a famous race car? Luigi cried, brightening. I must scream to the world, my excitement from the top of someplace very high. Do you know many Ferraris? No, McQueen admitted. They race on the European circuit. I'm in the Piston Cup. The little Italian import was unimpressed. Luigi follow only the Ferraris, he interrupted. Then he drove off, leaving McQueen still strapped to Bessie. Just then, 2 minivans appeared on the horizon, heading into town. Customers, everyone, Sally cried. It's been a long time. Just remember what we rehearsed. You all know what to do. The town sprang into action, taking their places in front of their shops and flipping over their open signs. I don't see any on-ramp anywhere, Mrs. Minivan said. She and her husband bumped awkwardly over the broken road. They were looking for the interstate. I know exactly where we are, Mr. Minivan insisted, even though he didn't. Hello, Sally chirped as she raced to welcome the motorists. Welcome to Radiator Springs, gateway to Ornament Valley, legendary for its quality service and friendly hospitality. How can we help you? We don't need anything, Mr. Minivan said. Thank you very much. Oh, honey, ask for directions to the interstate, Mrs. Minivan begged. Her husband ignored her. What you really need is a sweet taste of my homemade organic fuel, Fillmore suggested. We're just trying to find the interstate, Mrs. Minivan explained. Good to see you, soldier, barked the old Jeep. Come on by Sarge's surplus hut. I do have a map over at the Cozy Cone Motel, Sally told the couple helpfully. And if you do stay, we offer a free Lincoln Continental breakfast. I don't need a map, Mr. Minivan said stubbornly. I have the GPS. Flo offered them fuel. Luigi suggested that they get some new tires. Ramon even tried to sell the lost couple a flashy new paint job, but the travelers weren't interested. In fact, all the attention made them drive a little faster to get out of Radiator Springs. Come back soon, okay? Sally called as the couple sped off. I mean, you know where we are. Tell your friends. Psst, psst, McQueen gestured to the couple as they neared the edge of town. Hey, I know how to get to the interstate. Oh, do you? Mrs. Minivan asked as she came to a stop. No, McQueen admitted, not really, but listen, I'm Lightning McQueen, the famous race car. I'm being held here against my will, and I need you to call my team so they can come rescue me and get me to California in time for me to win the Piston Cup. The minivans exchanged nervous glances. This car sounded crazy. Gotta be going now, Mr. Minivan said quickly. Okay, bye-bye. Now McQueen was desperate. No, 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 he begged. Now he really sounded insane. But what else could he do? He didn't care if he sounded out of his mind. The thought of staying in Radiator Springs was making him crazy. He yelled after the minivans, "It's the truth! I'm telling you, you gotta help me!" But the minivans took off without checking their rearview mirrors.